Hey, it's your girl Money 69 Ways, and I'm here with these lovely ladies, Miss Kira Speaks, Shayna MCD, and Candy Love. And we are here to talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 16, episode 11. So, first off, how are you doing? Can you use muted while you waving?
Oh, glad to be seen and not viewed.
Okay. All
Okay.
right now.
Hilarious. But how do y'all feel about this episode? Were you entertained by episode 11? Was they bringing it? Was they giving it?
No.
Wow.
No,
Dead silence.
It's not.
it was boring.
They keep making this
Boring.
formula. The best part, I guess, is at the end, even though the end part just aggravated my nerves. That was like,
That's the point.
trigger.
Yeah.
Hmm. That's the point, y'all. The ending
I,
is gonna
how you
aggravate.
gonna get me to the end? If it wasn't for this, how you gonna get me to the end if you don't give me something?
I know. I know.
I don't like my camera. Wait a minute. I'm
In the
sorry.
end, all that exciting either.
Okay, that's better.
What you say, Shayna? Because you breaking up there for a little bit.
I said the end wasn't all that exciting. I got like a little lag. I'm gonna try to go out and go back in.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was the showdown of all. I guess it was like the showdown. Okay, because mind you, this is what Portia did posted um Saturday before the episode aired. We like, what the hell are you talking about, lady? Um, I'm just saying, I'm just gonna say this. I'm watching new episode at Shamia. She at this girl. That's the crazy part. And now don't take it there that don't take it there, don't imply ish about Diane Williams. I've been keeping it cute, quiet, and you can do and say what you want in me. I guess she said about me, but hear me when I say wrong road. Talk about well, talking about where your mother thought my mother was friends. Girl, I'm gonna need Portia to proofread what
Baby,
before she
come
said
on, because I know sometimes the
Yeah.
typos be real, but come on.
It's the struggle
well, she
bus.
got the word egregious right, but knowing goddamn well what she did to my mom was highly egregious. Don't do it. Keep playing victim and that BS and don't F with my mom, blah blah blah. I'm like, hey, what y'all post when this dropped Saturday before this episode aired? I'm like, what the hell is she talking about?
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on until
Well, I
Right.
think
I'm
they
uh
get
like,
they
later
get
on.
in advance, right? Like I guess like same as
yeah,
Married to Medicine, so they
man.
get to watch them. So I guess that little at the end where she was talking about which her mom still was in the wrong. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Screw Portia, man. Screw Portia.
True Portia. Yeah, but I didn't understand that why she would air that out the day
Yeah, because if she
before
saw the
because
same episode we saw, I don't know what you're talking about, girl. You just want to do something. You just want
yeah, but when she
attention.
did that,
Is
it had like, is this is to get the people to watch the episode? Because we are lost. We haven't seen the episode yet. So what the hell are you talking about?
I
Yeah,
guess
unless she
so.
watched something different than we did, it didn't go together.
She did like a post and delete.
She
Yeah,
should have never posted. Like, stop. If you gonna post,
but
Mm,
you
leave it.
know,
It's already out there. Like Monique, we got it already. So
right?
let it go, let it flow. It's
okay.
already out
But
there.
you
There's
know,
nothing you can
Portia
do.
don't always be interested in making sense because some stuff don't go like it don't click in her brain, so she be thinking it's right and it be wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what goes on up there. Up there.
Yeah, that threw me off. That's how it began. But let's get into this episode 11. So um the episode start off with Angela and her husband Charles, the Oakleys. Look like they having a rooftop dinner date. And yeah, she had to run down, brag about her husband a little bit, how he got multiple businesses and he owns some car washes in New York, and how he's a coach of the Illers 3 for the big three. I can't even say that word. I'm like, that's the name of the team.
Right.
And so I'm like, oh no. So he's a coach. He's been doing this since 2017. I didn't know that because that's the same year that he got kicked out of
Oh,
the
really?
stadium.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
I'm
guess he had to
like,
find something else to do
no,
then.
Child.
child.
Mm.
Yeah, so she said going back and forth is they love language. I'm like, okay. And he said, no, it's not.
It ain't.
And then the shady ass producer's gonna ask him, do you love her? I'm like, what? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she had to ask for a kiss.
He had to ask why. Which one? I'm like, you know what, sir? Just what is this man sign? Is he a Scorpio? Because
He could be a Scorpio.
like
Who knows?
he
But
is
Let's go
stubborn.
ahead.
I married a Scorpio, so
Well, Taurus
I,
is stubborn too.
I should
yeah,
say
they
Taurus
Yeah,
is
I was
are.
stubborn too.
thinking Taurus.
Yeah.
I'm about to
But
look it up
He is
he
now.
maybe it's the
Sagittarius.
age, maybe it's the age difference or something. But
It's the age different. He's a
he ain't.
Sagittarius.
So he cousins to the okay. That still make I get it. It still makes sense. It makes sense because he maybe it's the age difference and he doesn't. Like Ray told Karen he didn't know if he loved. Like you really said it on camera. Like
That man is 61 years old.
who's 61?
Charles.
Charles
Is she 45, 44?
4.
That's why the mama
So
made that
That's what
comment.
she said.
so there is a huge age difference. So maybe that's why. I don't know.
I didn't
But
think
he
she
don't
was
play for
that
the
young
cameras
either.
though.
But when that mama said he was almost her age, I'm like, well, maybe she is 40 something, child.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
don't look like it. She looks older. Not in a
I
bad
still
way,
think
but
she
I mean,
shaved off a couple years.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
think
she
he
yeah.
like her like
her
that. I think he
her
loves
I
her,
don't think
but
it's her face. Her face is pretty. I think it's just her personality gives me an older woman.
Yeah,
Mature.
personality
especially
Yeah.
definitely
Carrie
gets
is
more.
older.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. I agree, Kara, with that.
Yeah,
So
Carrie's older.
yeah, he didn't say I love you. I mean, I know the internet went crazy.
Yeah.
Um, I
But it's,
didn't. I didn't
it's
care,
one
to
thing
be
to not
honest.
be like affectionate. It's another thing to not even be like, well, yeah, of course I love my wife. Like you like something. Like he just goes out of his way to embarrass her. I don't know.
I
Like
agree. Because I
humble
mean, play it
her.
up for the camera, but I guess he just one of them ones that ain't finna
He's
play for the
not that
camera.
one. Trust me. I know some men like that in my family. They're not that.
Yeah,
They is not
I
gonna go
know.
on command.
I sleep with one every night. They ain't finna play. Not that my husband would do that, but he ain't. They ain't. No, it's a 10-year age difference between us. He ain't finna play. He ain't finna do that. But first, I'm not finna ask somebody I know this Negro probably not gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Right.
she
Like,
didn't ask. She didn't ask.
Yeah,
The
They
producer. That's why I said the
yeah.
messy
Well, oh yeah,
producer.
yeah. Well, yeah.
once
Well, when
somebody
she asked,
else
but when she
asks,
asked for that, she asked for their kids though. So it's like, that man ain't not for the kiss you.
And the way
Go
she
ahead.
asked for it, it was like an awkward time. I'm like, did they even
Give
give
me a
me a
fit?
kiss.
kiss, Stevie
yeah.
J. Come on, give me a
Give me a
kiss.
kiss. What?
Yeah, it
He
was
don't even
good.
like really make eye contact with her. Like I feel like he might have married her because he loved her. Now he just like, I'm too old to date around
I
now.
mean,
I'll make it work.
I'm gonna just say this. For me, I didn't care if he said I love you on TV, in front of the camera, because a motherfucker a mother trucker can say I love you all day and still dog you out.
Baby,
Birds don't.
listen,
It's nothing
okay?
but three.
No.
Yeah, just don't
It's
act like
three
you don't.
words. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the
just act
thing. Is
like
like
just don't
he
act
That
like
doesn't.
don't
you
mean nothing
don't.
to me. It's about the actions. So I don't know.
Yeah,
He's not
I
because
can't
he
get
act
a
like
No.
he does not.
I can't get a full assessment on this 5 minute thing. But
Yeah.
yeah,
Charles said
if she like
he
it,
was gonna stay in
good for her.
character, okay? I ain't been doing all of that. I'm not
Yeah.
giving you all of that now, okay?
I
Right.
think
Okay.
he doesn't show affection, and her mom said that one of the things that she didn't like, she doesn't like how he talks to her. So yeah, it's like at no point have you been nice to your wife.
Yeah, he's
Because the
no
question is,
nonsense. He's just monotone.
Yeah, I would say he no nonsense. I mean,
It's just
if
like,
Angela like it, and who am I?
that's what I was gonna say.
Who
But
am
the
I?
question is, does she like it? Because if she likes it, that it's too much for me. I couldn't
Right.
do this.
It's
But
not for
what
everybody.
wooed
likes
her?
Because I
Like,
know some
what
men
did
like
he
that in my
do?
family.
Like, yeah, what did he do to woo her? Like, how did you get her?
Right.
You
I need to know,
hopefully,
what did you do?
Yeah.
hopefully she'll say that one day in the interview, because we're not gonna get it on the show, because you know how these shows like to
Yeah.
trim around
She
this.
keeps saying something that sticks out to me. Like she's like she'll keep saying like have my back or why don't you have my back? Like he don't even at least do that. Like I'm like
He said,
nah.
I'll sit behind you,
What she said,
Charles.
have my back. I'm like, and what? To just agree with you?
Well, he
It
said
said
I'll sit
agree with me.
behind you. But no, he said something else. He said just don't do it or something like that. I'm like, oh wow, okay.
But she
Or
did
it
talk
was
about
some.
her. She was talking about her family issues again, because you know when the
Yeah.
few episodes ago when her daughter came to her and talk about the sister, what the sister, her aunt did to her about the car, it got in her face and stuff like that. What went down
Yeah.
between her grandmother and her aunt. So
She tried
remember
to
the
talk to him
daughter.
about that and he got mad. So I'm like, why are you telling me that? Like what the like he don't have her back. And it's like an age thing. Like, but there's plenty of older men who do like not that he should change his personality, but it's like you're on TV. But why can't you listen to your wife? Like you don't even want to hear her vent. Like you're her husband. He'd be like, I don't even want to hear it. Like, oh well, that's how it is with my sister. That's just how it is. Like, let her get it out. Have her back in front of the camera at least. But yeah, he don't play
Yeah,
that.
because a
We
lot of
talk
men
about
don't want
this
to hear
every day.
that. A lot of men don't want to
Like,
hear that.
right.
But at least for the camera, play it
Yeah.
up a little bit, Mr. Charles. Good
I
Lord.
don't think Charles can act. He can't act. He can't act fake. I
I
don't think this
guess
man can
not.
act fake.
Well, some of the stuff that she have going on, I wouldn't have going on around him then.
Yeah. It shouldn't
That
even
part.
be acting like you're married. Like I should be able to vent to you at least a little bit about my family.
Yeah,
But the
yeah.
thing is, Miss Shayna, I'm pretty sure he hid this without the cameras.
He probably be the same. He might be even worse when the camera off. Like, please, I don't
Yeah.
give a damn. My sister's terrible. Like what? Like
He just said draw a line, and I don't blame him when he said, okay, you already did what you can do for them, and they still not satisfied. She said she got the house. She tried to help them with tax business or something, and she said it's just they're just not satisfied, I guess, or something like that. They not thankful or grateful about it. And they could still complain. I don't know what's wrong with her family, but Charles said I draw a line when it comes to mine. Okay, we'll draw that line.
more power to him, but this definitely will be ammo later on because I'm sure if she get into it with somebody, they gonna be like, look, and
We
that's somebody
already
gonna
know
talk
what's
to me like,
coming.
like, oh yeah, it's definitely that would be my first go to. Your husband hates you.
I don't think that would hurt Angela's feelings, but
Probably would.
yeah, that's why I'm like, well, I
And
don't
it
think
depends
that
on who
works.
said it. Yours
Yeah.
and yours left you.
Yeah, depending on who said it, and I
Yeah.
Dang.
Mine, okay, and yours left you. So
yeah,
Okay,
who's
depending on who
really
said
being
it.
hated at this point?
yours a
She be in
fraud.
the comment
Yours
section
left you.
responding to the comments, so it might get to her a little more. I think she might be good at like acting like she don't on camera, but it be getting to her.
I can
'Cause
imagine. I can imagine that it does.
yeah,
That's a
because why
lot,
would
you
the
know.
producers even ask, does your husband love you? Like, they ain't asked nobody else that. Like, somebody's asking, that means that he's not showing that he
Well, he's
does.
the only husband that been in the confessional. If you think about
Well,
it,
yeah,
because
Well, yeah,
yeah,
this yeah.
Dennis does not count. He's a baby daddy.
No, Dennis don't
yeah.
count. I wouldn't count Dennis. They ain't have to bring no other
Not
husband.
even Shamia husband, because he don't want to be on camera.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Shamia
he
and
don't.
Charles'
husband
posture is off in this burgundy
Right, look
wine
or
at his
red
Mike.
body
jacket.
language.
His posture is off. It's I don't want to be here.
Yeah.
It's like,
Shamia's husband did show a sign of affection, though, at her birthday party. So even though he's very
oh
limited on it,
yeah,
he's shown some affection, so nobody would have to question it. Like,
I
Charles,
mean, it's her birthday.
yeah. But I don't think on her birthday he would. I mean, even if she was like, "Give me a kiss," like, why would you be like, "Why?" Like, why would you ask me that? Like, what?
but I don't think she would even ask. I think she would just lean in and know he will.
Yeah, look fake.
He would give it back to her. But Angela got to ask for it.
Yeah, I don't think he just go around kissing her.
It probably threw. I'm gonna get him a bone because it could throw him off. Like, okay, you never done this without the camera, so why you doing this on camera? He's like,
Yeah.
wait, what?
We met us. What was it? The what was she? Not a therapist. Not a what the one at Cynthia's Bailey Q or whatever. When she had that person coming in speaking over them. I forgot what she was.
The prophet or that
Prophet is a prophet.
The so-called prophet.
Yeah.
She mentioned something about her lack of the lack of intimacy that they had. Like Angela didn't deny it. She was like, "Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
She
all."
well, she said, well, let me go shopping. She said, let me
Yeah,
go.
her confessional.
I
She
mean,
said,
she played into it. She was like, okay, let me go shopping. She, like I
Right.
said,
yeah,
She
her
did the
confessional.
right thing.
Yeah,
she did the right thing.
yeah.
Let me go shopping.
I just feel like we've seen couples like these before, and when they come on here like this, they don't last. Like I don't know, coming on here was a good idea when your husband act like this on TV. But otherwise, I mean, I like Angela.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
I
I like her. I
mean,
like Angela too.
it's
I
interesting
end
if
up liking her.
Mm-hmm.
his personality is like this. He also will have a personality not to be on camera like Shamia's husband. So
She said that he didn't want to.
Oh,
So
he didn't
I'm
want to be
maybe.
on camera.
Yeah, she
Charles.
said he didn't. Yeah, she said he didn't want to be on. He didn't want to come and do this. I think he just obliged, and
Oh.
now he making her suffer for it. Like, all right, well, since I'm on here, I'm gonna show my whole behind.
Oh, okay. Well, get what you
Yeah,
get.
like
Don't have a
maybe.
fit.
But then,
He
right, I
asked for.
mean, at least
guys,
he
I didn't want to be
trying.
on here, but since I'm here,
He
Well, he
trying
right?
more.
trying.
He
He trying
trying.
more than Shamia's husband. He so comfortable
No, he
being on
just said
FaceTime,
no.
huh?
He was firm in his word. No.
Know what
Charles
to
said
what?
no. Then he gave in.
Oh
Oh, you
well,
saying Shamia's husband? I mean, yeah, but because I
he
think
comfortable on FaceTime.
Shamia got that Portia dynamic where it's like that was probably like the focus. Where Angela doesn't really have, she's new. We don't know her at all. So it's
Yeah.
like, all right,
Yeah.
you got to bring
Well,
her.
we really getting to know her. I mean, this
Yeah,
husband's part of her life, and this is what she has
yeah.
to deal
We
with.
kind of
So
already knew Shamia, so she could she didn't have to like make her husband one of
we
her
didn't
main.
know her. Well, we know Shamia, but we didn't know her husband. To be honest,
Right,
for
but
real,
I'm
for
saying
real.
she didn't have to make that her focus because she already had something going on. Like we already knew her.
Yeah. Well,
So
yeah.
versus Angela, we never seen her. This is our first time seeing her, so she got to bring her husband on.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I get what you're saying. But baby, if he don't get right next
I
by
guess
next
so,
season, he don't need
because
to
I
get back
really
on camera
wait.
no more.
Do we really know Shamia? Let's be honest. Let's break this down because we didn't know. If you go to the end of the episode, the way she acting towards Portia and stuff is like, and she be holding stuff in. We really don't. If you count that, we really don't know her because we don't know
I
her true
mean, we knew her
feelings.
as Portia's lapdog, so that's like
But
that's
not
her
you using the lap
storyline.
dog word.
That's her storyline though, is being Portia's flunky friend. So she's still that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Child.
We don't even
Oh,
care about her and her husband because we worried about what's going on with her and Portia.
ooh, child. A mess.
Mm-mm. Well, moving on. Any last partner words for these two? Really nothing much to happen besides
Go on to the next thing, Claudia.
Charles, quote unquote, embarrassing
We
Angela.
be ready to get to it.
Okay, so Shamia met up with Cynthia. Um, she said she told Cynthia she couldn't sleep and because she was blindsided at the Porsche pimping Porsche me whatever event and Shamia she just feel down about her and Portia's friendship and how the ladies took an opportunity to take something back what she shared with them in a weird way to Portia. I'm like, girl, the point is you shared it. Whether they asked the question or not, you should have shut it down or said something to shut it down. But you volunteered this information. You pinky swore. What kind of stuff is that? That's wild.
Right.
But yeah. And but you do have a problem with Portia. So which one is it? Are you mad that she found out your actual feelings by way of Angela and Drew of it all? So I don't know. I don't know with Shamia why she's mad at the ladies. Because if they haven't done that, if Angela haven't done that, let's be honest, you and Portia would still be faking the funk, in my opinion. In my opinion, if Angela didn't did what she
Yeah.
did, y'all would
I
still be
agree.
faking the funk, and then you will still be harboring these same feelings, girl. But yeah, so Cynthia brought up how her and Nene had kind of a similar relationship. I'm like, I guess, even though you ain't know
No.
Nene long.
No, right. I'm with you, Candy.
I
No.
would say
Mm-mm.
because she knew Portia
No.
was they was teenagers, so it's kind of different.
Yeah, like she just want to include herself. Like everything don't got to be a relatable moment.
Correct. Just listen to the lady and say, okay.
I took it as the way that Nene treated her, because you know how Nene treated
Yeah, I would say the
Cynthia.
treatment is kind of the same, but
Similar,
other than
yeah.
that, there's nothing else similar to that. That's the only thing
Yeah.
I thought of.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
what I was
Nene did
thinking.
start to treat her bad, but Cynthia was a flip flopper and still is.
Hmm. Up there making friendship contracts, that whack
Yeah, it's
ass
like
shit.
Cynthia was, but this is running a little too deep. The mama's involved. Like I'm not, I guess,
Yeah,
but they've
that's
been
what.
friends since they were little girls. Like it just
And that's what she said in her confession. She said, "Well, I think she sold that to Cynthia. There was another component, which was Portia shared that Mama Diana told her to watch. She don't know how to sub. I guess Shamia, since her and Shamia's mother's friendship is over. She don't know how to sub her, and we already know how she feel about Shamia because we saw that episode 2 or 3 when they went
Mhm.
to the spa.
That was crazy.
So yeah, and and due to Diana and Shamia mama history, I don't even know Shamia mama name, but there's
Mama
a
Shami.
throwback picture. Not Mama Shamia.
Mama Morton.
Yeah, thank you, Mama Morton. That's not bad.
wait a minute, because ain't that her like married last name and not her maiden name? She just gonna have to
Is
be
it?
Shamia Mama from here on out.
Shamir last name is Muganga
Yeah,
or
her,
something
her
like that.
Oh,
married
okay.
name.
Yeah, her married name.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't
Hmm.
think. Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Kelly said it. I said, okay, that's how you sound. Say it, Kelly. All right, thank you.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
And how do y'all feel Portia telling that to Shamia about her what her mama said about her?
That's messy. But she's
Hmm.
no
I
friend,
agree.
so I mean, it is what it is. Because
Especially if
if
you
you
know
say
that's already
that,
an issue.
yeah, I was gonna say, because if you say that, then you obviously feel the same way also. Because like, why would you even bring that back to her?
Right. I feel like moms say
Yeah,
that.
let me tell her.
But Diane should have been saying that about Portia. Like the real
Oh,
person that you need to be
Jesus.
saying about is your daughter.
Right.
Okay. Your daughter tote bones too, ma'am. But I don't
Right.
have an issue with the dog that tote bones. That's just a saying. But people had like the lady was calling Shamia a dog. And I'm
Right.
like, that's the saying. Like,
Right.
maybe she should have said
Yeah.
conversations are being had and somebody bring you some mess, just know they toting mess and taking mess. Maybe she should have said something of that nature instead of a dog. But I mean, come on, had it not been something else, y'all wouldn't have had no problem.
It would have
Nope,
been an
not
issue.
y'all, but y'all wouldn't have had an issue with the word being dog. Like, come on.
Maybe Diane got it twisted
Yeah.
because Shamia was showing where her loyalty lies. Like I think Shamia was
Right.
making it clear, like I'm loyal to you, so I'm telling you exactly what's going on behind your back. But since Diane and Portia are fake, they can't identify.
Right.
Mm. Child. Oh. Okay, so how do y'all feel about um so what do y'all think happened between Mama Diana and Shamia
She
mother?
slept with that lady, man.
Oh,
Word on the curb.
allegedly.
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 Word on the
Read
curb.
about it.
We should bring her
Um,
up.
That's her. I'm sorry.
Mama Diane, they had daycare businesses, both of them
Mm-hmm.
separate businesses. Diane
Mm.
business was going under around 9/11 or something like that. And she was venting to Mama Morton, telling her about the business. She's going to let it foreclose or whatever, something like that. I heard Aaron, what his name?
House,
Him. Him.
House
I
of
heard him.
Aaron?
House of
Yes.
Aaron?
Yeah, I heard him talk about this today. And of course, he's a Shamia, a Portia stan. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Yep.
sure
Mm.
his information is going to lean towards more on Portia. But anyway, supposedly Mama Diane was venting to Mama Morton about the finances of the building, and she couldn't afford it anymore. So she let it close. She said, "Well, I'm gonna let it close or go under foreclosure. But the person that buys it, I don't want them to turn it into a daycare. Like that's my competition." Supposedly, allegedly, Mama Morton bought the building and turned it into a daycare.
Why would she care what they turn it into once it's in foreclosure?
Right.
Don't know, but y'all could
I
go
mean,
over
it
there
makes
and
no
listen to him talk
sense.
about it.
This
say
this
he's
is
a
all
Portia stan?
alleged over here. You got to go to your house of Aaron for the.
Yeah, go to House of
Okay.
Aaron for
That's
the
why I
I
know
had
info.
women said.
unfollowed him a little while back. I don't even know
Yeah, I
if I
don't.
should be saying that on.
He's a Portia stan, so
Because he
That's
was
why I
one of
know.
the people
Beware.
that got to interview Candy, and then somewhere after that, it was like he
yeah,
always had something to say about her, and I was like,
yeah.
it's enough people to listen to. I'm cool.
I'm
Damn.
sure somebody else has it. That's the only person I saw with it, and
I
I
need
got
Mama
looking
Morton to
for it.
come to the front and speak her piece, but I don't think Shamia gonna
Hopefully
do
she
it.
will do on. Maybe you never know. She might do it on Shamia's YouTube channel.
No, they
Mm-hmm.
over
Yeah.
there cooking some chicken.
They said
And
that
cookies.
Mama Morton wanted to go off when with that dirty dog comment, and Shamia was
Yeah.
like, "No, chill." So let
Oh,
Mama
okay,
speak. I want to hear Mama's side from the horse's mouth, or let me not use animals' word. I want to hear it
okay.
directly from the source.
From the source, yes, from the source. Yeah, so yes, she just speak her grievances about, and she also Shamia got on my nerves with to keep blaming the ladies, but even though this is your thoughts, this is your true feelings, so you can't, and you don't know how the ladies brought it to Portia, especially Angela didn't even bring it back messy. Did
And
y'all
then,
think Angela brought that back messy though?
and
Like
Shamia need to chill because hey, we didn't
she didn't even go into
her repeat
details.
something. She repeated something wrong twice about
Yeah.
Drew saying that
Sure
she gonna
did.
have the baby, that she gonna do the baby college fund.
Mm-hmm.
She told it that back wrong. She told
She
it
said
Yeah,
something
she
else back
told
wrong at
information
the
about
at
Angela.
yeah. She
yeah.
told him all kind of stuff back wrong, so she needs to hush. You
Yeah.
told everybody told messages. So this everybody playing telephone. Be quiet. Just hush.
Do
I
y'all
mean, you
Don't
think
do
more
that
next time.
she more
Angela?
mad at the messenger than the person who is she really mad at. That's crazy. Go
Do
ahead,
y'all
Sweet
think
Chan.
Angela was really trying to like stir up some mess because Portia made that comment about her husband? Like everybody feel like, oh, she got her lick back.
I
Yeah,
don't put nothing past her. I don't put nothing past
yeah.
that.
Lick
And
back,
Angela don't owe
We are
nobody
on
nothing. She
reality
knew
She
TV.
here.
don't. She don't.
lick back.
She don't.
She
Yeah,
said
like
lick back.
I was about to say, I mean, she really don't, and
Like
it
she
worked.
don't.
If that was their mo, it worked.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Because
it was
somebody
gonna
said she
bound
crossed her fingers,
to
but she
happen though.
uncrossed the other fingers or something.
That's what she said. She crossed up. Well, at least the clip. I ain't be going over there
Yeah,
watching
somebody
what
said
That
she
happened.
was
But
no.
uncrossed.
She
She
said she
did
put
some.
one hand
Yeah.
behind her back and did a
yeah, she was
swear
like, I don't know how. Like, I don't know you like that. I said, okay.
So she's the perfect one to carry that bone, in
Come
my
on,
opinion.
Angela, with the fingers crossed behind your back. Y'all just so
Okay.
childish.
Oh,
We got
next.
to keep this show moving now. Keep it moving.
Right?
Come on, Angie.
Somebody got
Right.
to do it. Somebody
I've
Right.
been
got
working.
Dang, I
it.
forgot to take this picture. That thing up.
Well, not the gas come out of
Oh,
the person's butt.
I forgot
okay.
to take it out. I was just playing at first. I ain't.
Screenshot.
No,
It's in
not
there
you
now.
forgot.
I know. I forgot. I forgot.
Ooh,
I was
wee,
gonna swap that picture out for another picture from that thing.
She
But
forgot.
I forgot
What
because
they say?
I was on a
They
time crunch. I was on a time crunch. But
Well,
yeah,
they say them
it
BBLs be
is what it
funky.
is. But
Yeah, right. The BBLs, that's a BBL smell.
That's what they
oh
say.
Flapping in the wind.
Oh Lord.
Lord have mercy. But yes, we have Cynthia, Angela, and Portia. They met up at the bowling alley. um, they just hanging out, and they bowling, and all I gotta say, Angela look good. 44 wear.
Yeah, she
She
does.
do. She do.
She looks
And she kind of
Yeah,
younger
seems more
without all
light.
those clothes on.
Yeah, she do seem a lot
Yeah.
younger. Like she seemed more carefree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Maybe she tries to
yeah,
carry herself older because her husband's older. But now she
maybe
was just
so.
acting her
Oh
age.
Lord.
and that could be her personality. Sometimes people got that old soul personality.
But
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
right here, she looks so
Here she
young.
seemed,
That doesn't
yeah,
even
she
look like
seemed,
her.
I mean, she is younger than Charles, but you
yeah.
mean so young, like as
I mean,
what,
like she seems like she's like
30s?
30 years old or 20 something. I mean,
Okay,
not 20 something, but I'm gonna say
Yeah,
30
let's
something.
not
30.
do
Stop
20
pushing.
something.
Now
Yeah, I
you
say
dragging it
nah,
to hell now.
nah.
Like she might be in her mid. I mean, maybe 10 years. She looked 10 years younger right here.
Yeah, I
Maybe
feel
it's
like
just
she
the
acted
attire, her
the age
hair.
she claims. She was acting her age here, like versus
Yeah.
older, like she normally does.
Hmm.
But yeah, so they out bowling, hanging out. I'm just kind of shocked that Angela is hanging around Portia.
Me too.
But yeah, I guess she's the replacement until Fraudra come. But yeah, because she's not really feeling Shami at the moment. So they play bowling. They sat around and Cynthia asked about PJ, and then child Portia went into this diatribe about how PJ asked for Papa and she texted
Again,
him, and she tell him she left her on red, and
again.
he figured every day how to make her life hell. Child, and then they gave her some tissue. I'm like, how you gonna get some tissue? She's not even crying.
Not crying again.
No, it's I'm like
Time.
she's not even crying. She sounds like she's about like crying, but she's no. I don't see no tears.
She ain't had no
I'm
fan to
like,
cover her face this week.
well, they gave her tissue
Right.
to cover her
Don't
face.
nobody care about that.
Right.
That
Like,
girl ain't know that man. You ain't know that man. We didn't know that man. Now that man giving you hell, and we don't care. Girl, bye.
And then she said she's in a fragile state right now, and
You should
that's
be.
why it's kind of hard. She don't have the strength to take on her and Shamia issues, friendship issues, and stuff like that.
Child.
She said the Pamper by Portia event was supposed to be peaceful, and they supposed to come together in harmony. I'm like, girl, that was a free promotion for your
No
tired ass sheet liner.
accountability. No
right.
accountability. None.
It was free promo with you got. Let's not make it more than what it was.
Hello, child.
Somebody cue the violins.
Right. She really thinks she's pulling
Nobody
on
Little,
can
somebody's
hear.
little
heartstrings.
tiny one.
not a
Little
little
tiny,
tiny
yeah.
one.
And let the strings pop.
Nobody's moved. Maybe Cynthia, but that's it.
Can't
Nobody.
nobody listen to Cynthia.
Right.
Okay, that's enough.
Oh no.
She just said she tired of hearing that she's a bad friend, and
Well, then
I
stop being a
guess
bad friend.
for Shamia wise, and how Shamia is so loyal to her, and she just said she don't have the strength to do it. I mean, but you know, the sit down got to happen. Don't try to talk yourself out of it. I guess she's just trying to feel sympathy and stuff. And I'm gonna need Cynthia to her little bi curious self stop looking at Portia behind. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. Because
Maybe
she's the one
Cynthia
that
just make a
always want to
switch.
hit.
Everybody always talk about Portia booty. How it's
I'm
out of
like,
control.
no.
I mean, I feel like her body is nice, but they act like they never seen the BBL before. Like y'all living that
It's a lot of ass.
Yeah. And Cynthia
Sometimes
got
it
a
do
lot of
seem like
ass
her
too.
butt
What
getting
you talking about?
bigger or
Yeah,
whatever.
but Cynthia can't move hers the way Portia can move hers. So
She can't. She
she's
showed us.
fascinated.
Yeah. And I ain't mad.
It's
I
all
can't do it
back.
either.
Like, how did you make
Yeah,
that plastic jiggle? Okay,
it's a little struggle twerk over here too. It's all right.
Yeah, it's a little struggle
Yeah,
perk over here, but it do what it's supposed to do. Hello.
hello.
But besides that, she don't offer nothing else.
Exactly. A twerk and a smile. With them
Not a
big
twerk
ass
and a
horse teeth in her
smile.
mouth.
Yeah, she's not offering nothing else. Like she's not a good friend. She's fake.
Phony.
Yeah, no intellectual
She
Very
power.
ain't even a
phony.
good time this
Like her
season though. That's
body.
the crazy
Like
part.
her
Ooh,
body.
You can't even trust. You can't invite us to your house. You got to be like, I can't
Hey
invite
there,
us to my
Jay.
No.
house. Can't have
Right.
my husband there.
Not the peach. Yeah.
Child, that stinking peach.
Okay.
ooh,
Funky,
Funky
fake,
peach juice.
plastic. But yeah, no,
I
I
can't
don't know.
stand that
But she
girl.
still look good though, nonetheless. I mean, she
That's about
happy with
it.
it.
She'd have stand there and close her mouth. Just keep your mouth closed if you can. I know them teeth real big. That's your
Oh
third
my
set of teeth. I know they're
God.
huge. You can't close your mouth like did it. But just try to
I
close
don't
your mouth. Just stand there and be quiet, okay? Just don't say nothing.
Yeah.
I
Okay?
don't like when people get those teeth. It just look I don't
Do
like
me
it.
that.
Especially
Just
too
shut
big
to the
for
up.
them to close their mouth. I don't like that. I wish people stop doing that for
Cause
It
she
real.
be
does
sucking them
depend on
teeth
how
in.
adjust
Like, are they
it.
in? Like,
Yeah, like
baby,
she's
go get your
trying to,
screws checked.
her mouth trying to adjust to the new set of teeth.
Not her mouth trying to adjust to the new set of teeth.
It is
Put it.
because she be
Shame.
you have to watch her. She be sucking her teeth like she just
Yeah.
trying to make sure they still in there. They like they slipping.
She be
Girl.
licking them like Tia Kim.
Dang.
Strays are being around.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
They making sure they there. Be licking them and sucking them.
Right.
Making sure you ain't having no what's his name? No
They said veneer breath is a thing. Now they're talking about veneer breath because the teeth so close together that the food particles get stuck in there, and if you don't floss in between each like bite.
Oh
Listen,
man. Are you serious?
Bring back press whitening strips and braces.
Not fresh whitening strips.
Okay. But yeah, okay. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, no. But yeah, that's all happened in this scene.
So that means they ain't flossing. They're not doing their basic dental hygiene at home.
Yeah, you
And they're
can't just
like,
go to
we
sleep
got
without
money to
brushing with
fix
veneers.
it. They got money to fix it, I guess.
Because what that dude named Teeth was slipping on, he was trying to talk shit about 50 Cent. His teeth fell out his mouth.
Dame Dash.
Dame
Yeah.
Y'all is wild.
Yeah,
I just
don't
don't like
do-
when people.
They be
Don't have a
taking
Dame Dash
financial
on.
advice from him, and his teeth just fell out his mouth. Like those are not veneers; those are old school dentures. Those are dentures your grandma used to wear. Like
Your
just fell
screws
out.
is loose, baby.
Those is dentures.
Yeah,
What is
those
that?
were-
What's
Oh,
that?
sweet
What is
Jesus.
it? Effident or whatever that stuff called? That polydent. Poly. Call poly. Not
he
poly
needed
from a
something
cracker. Poly
to
needs
keep
some
him
glue.
down. The glue, yeah.
Man, they be listening to him giving financial advice. I'm like, what? Are y'all
Dang,
slow?
Teeth
dang.
ain't in your head.
He
They ain't
can't
even
even
screwed
afford
in.
veneers.
Like,
Right.
go
That's
to
again.
Dr.
Aren't
Heavenly
you
ask her
supposed
to
to
put
get them
some
touched up
screws.
every couple of years or something? Look, I don't know. That's why I ain't messing with.
Mm-mm.
That's out of tax bracket.
Not out of touch bracket.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're gonna move on to Drew Sidora. She's in the car. I don't know what the heck where she's going, but she's in the car, driving around in a circle, talking on FaceTime with her mom, and
Not driving around in a circle.
I don't know where she's going. That's what it seemed like. I'm like, where is she going? It must be far, but
Didn't
Looking
Ashley
up
do
stuff.
Potomac one time? She was circling the block.
yeah,
Yes.
she was circling the block.
Talking
Just to film
about
the scene.
yeah, talking
Child.
about
Like,
talking about
girl, we
Michael.
can see the same houses in the back. Okay.
Right.
Thank
Like,
you.
child, please. That's
So
what we
she's in the
aim.
car.
We aim to
Seem like
be.
she's going somewhere.
He ain't riding around in the
She was
circle.
better off
Hilarious.
just parking. Like, girl, what are you doing? Just wasting gas and time.
Trying
That
to kill
part.
time. Girl, go ahead.
That gas is
Because I'd have been
high.
looking at my window like, police.
Enough.
Somebody.
And you should have saved some money and drove your own vehicles. Now you paying for an Uber Black.
Right. Because yeah, she
Whatever.
only got a driver. She be getting Ubers. And they expose her every time.
Like, girl, you should drove your own vehicle.
Because when
I
her and
mean,
Ralph
she
was in
got her
court, it
own
was like
car
a
though.
Ralph
She do got her
scooter.
own car though. 'Cause we
Maybe
saw her get in
maybe
the
she
car.
coming from court or something. But no,
Yeah, well, no.
maybe so. I don't know.
I mean, we seen her drove off before with
Yeah,
Allison
her
from the
Allison,
house
yeah.
when it was Ralph time. She got her own car, so we know she
Maybe it'll be
drive.
rap time all the time. I'd have been gone. I left all them damn kids there with him.
Yeah, right. You want them so bad, you have them. I'll get married again.
How much I need to pay you in child support? That you feel it. I want
Candy
to
No.
said
pay
Got
you
me a
enough.
child
nice little
support.
2-bedroom condo and called it a day.
Right.
Candy said
I
enough.
catch them in 2 weeks.
She fixing the co-parent.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm like,
Here you go.
tired. I'll double park in the middle of
wow.
the street. Beep beep.
No,
Come
y'all
on
don't want
out.
them babies. Nigga be lying. No, they want them kids. Shut up.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Let me show you how to get them for real. I'm gonna
Once he
let you
changed
have
them
them.
locks,
I'm gonna let you have them.
once he changed them locks on me, I'd have been like, oh well, I couldn't get back in the
I
house.
couldn't get it.
That next morning, I'm going to the leasing office and I'm signing some new papers. Listen, I'm not fighting no
Yep.
more. You
Yep.
have them.
Yeah, he
And
changed the
all
codes
this.
on the locks. That was wild. That was
Yep.
messed up about it.
Let
He
him have
changed
the
the
house that
lock.
he can't
Came at
afford.
1:00 in the morning.
Baby, listen, okay?
He can't
Going
afford
to the
that house.
courts.
Let him have the bills.
Not arguing with you.
Nope.
You locked me out. Okay. All right.
I think they should sell the house. I don't know. I think the
Yeah, I
judge
don't
should
think
make
either
them
one of
sell
them
it.
can keep up with it.
And it's probably he made sure that was in his name. Remember that whole debacle. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
I
sneaking, moving in
mean,
the picking out houses and moving in the houses while I'm doing something else. Like, sir,
even
Yeah,
though
that's
it's in his
wild.
name, she has every right to that house, even though it's in
She
his name.
does.
yeah, yeah. I mean, they're legal. They were legally
Mhm.
married, so
Yeah.
there's that.
Right. Like I get why she, because the first person who leave, I get that. I don't know. I'd be so tired of
No, I
him.
ain't
Like,
leave. He
Hey,
put me out.
Moochie. Thank you
He ain't
for
let me
stopping
back
by.
in.
hey,
Hey,
Moochie.
I mean,
Mooch.
she got the kids, but I just as well, like Shayna said, sell it and then. Well, I guess they gotta wait till they're divorced to sell.
No, he got the kids.
Mm.
Cause
Right.
you ain't want me to come get them.
Yeah.
So you want to keep them.
I want candy. I'll do every other weekend. Don't be calling me
Yep.
midweek.
Y'all are
It's not
crazy.
my turn.
Nope.
It's
Don't
not my
call me
Yeah,
like
weekend.
that.
so
No, I'm not changing weekends. I'm not taking no extra weekends.
Don't be
Nope.
calling me on a Wednesday at the next
Nope.
weekend is my time.
Yep.
yeah, so um like like she talked to her business manager talking about he trying to get like what 40% of her Drew Sador LLC that she incorporated in 2005, and he also trying to get 40% of her new entity that was made another LLC. I think she incorporated recent time. Yeah, so I don't know. Uh,
I don't
I
know
don't
why that
think I think
lawyer
everybody
would
should
start
leave what they came with. Okay.
ain't no prenup. I don't see why the lawyer would start a new business because, of course, they're still married. So then, yeah, he can say I'm
Right.
entitled to that. Starting a new business that
Exactly.
makes sense. I would be
No.
firing a lawyer anyway. Like, forget what he was talking about. That lawyer is trash.
Yeah,
I
that's
would never let the
garbage.
lawyer
Hot
do that.
dumpster
The lawyer
juice.
shouldn't do that.
Well,
Yeah.
start a business in your mama name like some of
And
these other
you know what?
Right.
I would have Allison do it.
You
Yeah.
forged.
criminal.
That's but is that not forgery? Is that like how you start a business in my name? Like is that not like illegal?
I didn't say without her consent.
Yeah, right. With their consent. With their consent.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, I'm
And he trying to
my
get her attorney recused.
Legally
I'm
get with
ready.
your mama and
Yeah,
set
right.
up a
Like with your
business
mom's
or a
I'm
agreement.
family
ready to
member.
I'm ready
Yes.
to argue.
No, 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 no. We're not
I
talking
know
about
it's
doing
gonna
no
get a
illegal
scam.
stuff with your family. I'm just saying instead of
Okay.
putting it in your name when you know you're in the middle of divorce or anything while you're still married is going to be marital assets.
Right,
Right.
right, right, right. Right, right,
The
right.
lawyer ain't even doing a good job of getting the finances. She should be staying on top of them. We don't know his finances still. He's still in the house, and now this.
They still asking
Yep.
Yeah,
for it,
because the
and he
fact that
ain't giving
Ralph
it
is on
up.
his tried to represent himself and he on his 10th lawyer and you still lose and
Right.
ain't looking good.
Right. He keeps switching lawyers, and he's
Right.
winning. Maybe you need to switch.
So she got the best
Mhm.
lawyer in the state of Georgia. Shit. No, you don't.
Right.
She should have got her old white man to help her
You
out.
got you a
Uh,
you got you a Feifei, like Bobby said. She wasn't no good.
Right.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I don't know, so I can't really speak on that.
Bobby Brown
But
said
Allegedly.
on his
That's what he
show.
said.
Yeah, he said it on his
Allegedly.
show. He said he would have got less time had it not been for Major Parks.
yeah, so that's all what she just talking about her mom of the whole rough of it all. Um, locking her out when she came home at 1 o'clock in the morning. She better than me, but luckily, I mean, she probably just thinking of the kids. If the kids was there, if the kids wasn't there, I'd be showing my ass. But then again, I don't feel like sleeping in jail. Probably when at 1 o'clock in the morning, tired as heck. But yeah, she ended
You
up
would have
going
been
to
in
the
jail for
hotel.
locking me out of my house.
No, I'm talking about after if I find out he locked me out my house, I'll probably
Mm.
be in jail because I'll be kicking the dang on door in
I
and
would
be
have called the
busting the window.
cops. As soon as I've been like, I can't get in the house. Police. This man locked me out of my house because she is still entitled to be into the house.
Yeah, but once you got into the house, once I get into the
Yeah.
house,
You
I'm
gonna put
about
the
to go
paws
inside
on
your head. I'm about to
him?
go inside your head. That's what I'm
You want to just
saying.
let him rest in the basement and get his sleep?
No.
I put a lock on that basement door. Lock him in the basement. You can come out when
She
I
said he
say.
wasn't home. She said he wasn't home when he locked her out.
You say that?
Was Ralph not home when she locked him?
I don't know.
I think he
Because I'd
was
have been
on.
like,
But it's a I think it's the app. I don't know what their security is because it's the
Yeah, he
app. I
changed.
guess
Yeah, he took her
he
all the way
oh
out of the
changed.
system.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
She had to create an account, child.
That's
Which he
Yeah.
crazy.
shouldn't be. He shouldn't be able to do that. But
Yeah.
I
Right.
would put
He.
that in
Right.
Even a
my
mother
court
like that's
documentation.
like you the mother of his children. He don't have no
Yeah, why would
regards. Yeah,
like it
I
has
don't
to
like
be
that.
illegal for him to do that? She lives there.
He lived there, right?
What if she didn't have money to stay in a hotel that night?
But he just want to control things. He is a controller, so he just trying to control her.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
She
don't
stayed so
know. He trying
long.
to control her or punish her. But you
Oh,
A
getting a
little bit of
divorce, so
both.
why you messing with her? Why you being petty?
he's a textbook narcissist.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all that happened in that scene. Um, so we meet Angela Mama, La Margaret.
Oh, R.I.P.
But
Mama.
at the beginning of this during the episode, Angela did post a message on Twitter and stuff, and saying that how her mom finally got made her television debut, but unfortunately she is no longer with us and stuff like that. So we met La Margaret, Angela mom. So she told Angela that she got a new house and she's moving out of the $400,000 house that Angela had bought her. And yeah, she thinks she should be self-reliant, self-sufficient. And Angela always says it was like a dream of her to always take care of her mother and stuff like that. And yeah, so and she also shared that she was saying her sister name, but they bleeped it out. And you see the photo right here, they blur her sister face out.
That lady
So the
said, I
sister
ain't
said, I
signing
did not
nothing.
sign nothing. Right.
Play with me if you want to.
She said, I ain't
She got
saying
her, she got
nothing.
her, she got her finger on that. Like, I
That's
swear
what I said. Like,
you
yo,
better not be up there.
hey, let me Kush Pepper. How you doing?
Hey,
Hey, hey,
Um,
hey.
Hey, everybody in the chat.
yeah, so she was talking about her sister and how her sister got in her daughter's face and about the car that Angela had bought, I guess, for them to use. But yeah, she was just saying how it's just contentious between her and her sister. And she just wish her mother would kind of like be on her side a little more when it comes to that, or see things take up for her in that regard. When it comes between her and her sister. Yeah, but
I wonder what she keeps like. First her mom, now her husband. Like everyone around her, she says she don't feel like they have her back when it comes to certain things. So I'm like, I wonder why you keep like associating. I mean, your mom is your mom, but now your husband, like she feel like nobody has her back.
well, you know how that goes. If I don't know what the situation is with the
I don't
mama.
know
I know the
what that would
mom
look
is supposed
like.
to be
Right.
like bipolar or whatever the situation was, but you sometimes pick people that you should not have picked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, maybe her mom is that way, and then she picked Charles, and Charles reminded her of the mama. I don't know.
Maybe that's why they clash.
Could be.
I
Could
don't
be. You
know.
picking them
Like,
bad characteristics.
Yeah, I mean, it's just they similar, so they clash.
I don't know what not having her back look like. I don't know what she want them. They could be having her back in a sense, but it might not be to her satisfaction. I don't know what having her back will look like for her. So I don't know.
Yeah. And it
Because
sounds
you
like
know
the
how
mom
some
did
people will
have her
feel
back.
like, yeah,
When it came to that
you know,
husband, she went off.
some people feel like they got this person back, but the other person might not feel that way. Like, that's not having my back. But
Yeah, she needs to
I don't
spell
know.
out what that is. Like, what are you talking? Well, I don't know. When it comes to her personal life, it seems like she leaves pieces out.
Yeah,
Well,
for sure.
yeah. Hopefully we'll get and then we get the rest later. Leave the pieces out in the beginning and then get the rest later. She'll fill in the blanks later.
I still don't even understand
Only
why
if she
Mama and
only if she
Charles.
has to.
Yeah, that story with the mom and Charles and y'all arguing because somebody didn't clean. Like, this stuff don't make sense. It don't add
She
up.
just didn't like how he was talking about her not cleaning and stuff. He ain't like, I guess, his tone, and we can imagine
Because
his
he
tone.
probably talks how he talks normally, and
Right.
it
He just
probably wasn't specifically about that. That probably was just like, I'm about sick of you just talking.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, it couldn't have been just that. Like, to not talk to him for 3 years.
No,
yeah, it's
he
just
just
probably
had it
just
up
the
in the
way he
air.
talk.
Yeah,
Hey,
because
I
I
mean,
couldn't be around it. That would aggravate my nerves. I hope my kids don't pick no mate like that, because all that.
And then if he's helping out financially, I'm like, I'm hoping he's not throwing that in her face, and that's why she moved out.
Who moved out?
Throwing in whose face?
Or sold the house. If he's not helping with that, because remember she
Even
said
if he's not, I feel like Angela might be, and definitely the daughter. That's why she was like, "I'm gonna go get my own stuff, so you're not gonna be holding no house over my head."
I feel
That
like
part.
that many. Well, Angela said like Charles is helping to pay to take care of the mom, so she probably feels like, okay, I'm not getting along with him.
Yeah,
They might be bringing up. Maybe he's not directly because they haven't talked, but Angela might be saying things, and it's like, oh well, Charles said this and that, and the mom was like, look,
yeah,
we shall see.
Oversharing, you know what happens when you share with family. They ain't never gonna forget it.
Yeah, they're not gonna forget. And Angela not leaving that husband, so they might as well just let it go.
Well, mama done passed now. R.I.P. to mama.
Yeah, she passed on.
And we also don't know what she went through growing up. Like if that mother had bipolar disorder, and I forgot what other thing she said was going on, because she's like, now she's cured. I'm like, what you mean now she's? That's not how any of this works. What kind of herbs and supplements you taking? But we don't know what was going on.
Well, it seemed like that drama with the sisters, the real storyline here, and I want to know more about that.
But I want to know in real time. I want to know in real time, since the mother passing, did it kind of bring them closer and at least have them talk it out, whatever the issue is?
Or is it more strained, like Heavenly and her sister?
That would
be probably.
Yeah, that would be good to know.
Yeah.
Did it bring them together, or did it push them further apart?
Right. Yeah. Just curious. Maybe we'll get an answer at the reunion on that.
Especially since she blurred out.
Gracious. Right, like she ain't playing around. Like, don't you mention me? Don't even say
I don't want no sister. I say no.
Don't say my name.
That would be me, child. Like, don't you do it? Don't be talking about me crazy on no show.
So we got Kelly. We did see a little bit of Kelly. We saw Britt too, but I
mean, did you really see Britt though? I was fine with it.
I was blinking, and then I saw something went by. So I was like, I don't know.
I was fine with the
I blinked and her scene was over.
Britt had a scene?
Right.
That's what I said. I blinked and her scene was over.
I heard her say the word dress, and then it was on. I was fine with it. Hey, Rhonda.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. See? Dang.
Hey, J-Dub.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
She ain't got nothing going on. Can you go on and you still ain't got nothing going on? Angela done stole the show, girl.
And they say Queen's not going to be on the reunion. And I'm just like,
I saw that.
So now we got to have 3 boring episodes, 3 boring reunions, 3 parts.
It needs to be broken down in 2 because ain't that many episodes and then not that much happened. And the big thing that happened at the beginning, the person not there. Like, get out my face with this, Bravo.
2 is being generous.
No.
So Britt messed up the Britt messed up the thing, because had she not did what she did, Kenya would have still been here.
Right.
Let's start at the beginning. Got doggone it.
Yeah. I agree. So you know, Kelly had a scene with her daughter. What's her name?
Chloe, I think.
Chloe. I know. I'm thinking one of the C names. I'm like Chloe. She driving.
Names are similar.
Kelly.
Now who was Britt? Yeah, who was Britt?
Right.
We don't know. Right. We don't know.
Kelly was me. Kelly was me with this daughter, baby. The driving be.
Thank you. I'm like, oh, PTSD done sick in with my daughter. I'm like,
look at where you going. You got to drive for everybody else. You're in the other lane.
Look, that's why I put a picture. Like, why she rearing over to this park thing? I'm like, girl, get in the middle.
Kelly said she didn't drink enough wine. Like, you need to be sober with this going on.
Girl, that was the stupidest,
ain't nothing wrong with being
irresponsible thing I heard somebody say. You got somebody that can't even drive in the car, driving, and you in the front with that ugly ass dog. Like, why is the dog in your lap? That child can't drive. If that gas slam on brake, what you gonna do with Lassie? What Lassie don't do?
I
I just
think
Be
she
think
on
they
need
the
to
didn't make
take
be
a
on
it.
the
shot
windshield.
to loosen up her nerves.
Okay, then she'd be having a fit about that. See, girl, let that look.
I am tired
Never
of seeing that
mind.
dog, but that's just a side
It's
note.
ugly ass dog.
I don't like what they did to the dog, but I
It
get
Yeah.
it.
was a perfectly
But
good
no,
dog, and then
Right.
I
What
get
the
what she's
Makes you
trying
want
dog?
to
to
go
do.
ghetto
In case you
fired
go
up.
somebody trying to take it again, but still, girl, that's
I feel like she
you
used that
making
as
the
an
dog look
excuse.
ugly.
Like, they ain't the first dog to get dog napped. I mean, a little streak would have sufficed.
Right. They have chips for
The
dogs
chips.
now.
Yeah, everybody keeps
Child,
saying just
Yeah,
put
I'm
the
gonna
chip
say
in the
chips.
dog.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
child, it'll be 20 spray painted dogs around there. Let the dog get lost. Here he go.
I
Somebody
cannot.
might try to take the dog, give him his regular
Yeah.
fur back.
Wow.
I cannot. She better than me
Drop
because
off
see
a little
we
on the
ain't do
porch.
no regular street like this. They get one time in that car with me in the parking lot with no cause. You're not
She
about to
probably
run
been
into
I
doing it
mean,
for a
nothing.
while.
we saw them in the parking lot initially
Yeah,
with
she
the
probably
cones. So
been.
now
And
she
she in there with
moving
that
up
big old
bigly
truck.
into the
Yeah.
street.
Nope, that's when you go to
Eventually,
driver's ed. Let them do this. My nerves is not built for this on the
this
streets with
is
the
the man in the BMW. Like, you almost ran into something and you wanted a BMW. First of all, don't demand nothing from me. I would have
On
been.
camera.
They would have caught me cussing her
She
out.
said, "Girl, you gonna get a Honda Civic,
She should have.
Honda
hatchback.
Civic, Honda Accord,
Hatchback.
A Toyota Camry. All that will
It would
suffice
be a
for her."
2002 Honda
Hey,
Civic.
hey,
All that street, all
not
that
a
road over there, and she came
2002,
that close to
girl.
that truck.
Oh yes,
All
early
that
2000s.
road over there.
Not
Girl, you don't
early
get on the
2000s.
I
Good
said in my review,
Lord.
like, I don't want my
oh.
son having none of them safety features. Ain't no bling, ding, ding, ding. Because when did that camera stop working? Now you
Yeah,
don't know
that's
how to
true.
back up.
Well,
Mm.
they gonna learn how to. They got to learn how to back up though to get their
Yeah, like
license.
you gotta have something. And that when you take driver's ed, they don't have
Yeah.
all them
Nah, I
frills.
was gonna say my car don't have all them frills on it
You got
either,
to
and
show
mine's
them.
ain't
You got
no.
to show them that you know how to drive
Mine, that's why I'm like,
without
I
it.
don't even want you in my car messing it up. I'm gonna
But
pay for
why she in
somebody.
that big old truck? Like why is she practicing in the escalator? Well, you know what? Let me be quiet. I
Maybe
learned
that's
in the
what she
pickup
got.
truck.
What else she got? I don't know what else that lady got.
I mean,
Well,
if she can drive that, if she can handle that, she can handle any car.
but she got
We
to
not
learn
She
how
can
to.
we not
drive that big
starting
thing.
there
Baby,
though.
she got to
Mm-mm.
start. Look, she too high up and it's too wide. Look how close
Yeah.
all that road over there, and she that close to this truck.
I
She
think
needs
she was
to
in a
be.
different car in a parking lot. As I'm tripping, wasn't it like a regular
I don't
Oh,
remember.
car?
I don't
oh,
You
remember
don't
me.
I don't know
remember?
what Kelly got.
I don't even
Kelly
remember
always
that,
get out the back
child.
seat
Being
every
in
time
the
I
Oh
see her.
Lord.
Every time my
Okay.
She be in the
anxiety be
back
bad
seat.
with these children.
Yeah, I'd have been hanging on. Ah!
Kelly did
I stay
laugh. That's
holding
why
them.
you see the screenshot of her like this. She like, yo.
That's why you're supposed to teach them. You're supposed to teach these country children how to drive at 12 years old.
Well,
Then when it's time to drive
Who's
for
she
real.
country?
in Georgia, but
Oh,
she
where
in the
you
city.
at?
I know
Right.
she
If I
rich.
said, where
She
you at, girl?
privileged.
Don't have them
She in
calling the people
Georgia,
on you now.
but she. Oh, child, I started at 10. My son
I
started at
believe it.
12.
You in South
Y'all
Carolina?
grown. We
Yeah,
can't do nothing. You just make sure
child,
Dallas ain't trying to drive, okay?
My kids'
she
grandma
is.
still don't be having the baby ride loose with no car seat. Like, what are you talking about? Oh, it's just the back roads. Like, listen, just as
You
you
got
in
to
the country,
learn.
something can happen.
Hey,
Baby,
baby, we started out
listen.
driving tractors right now.
But it's just the entitlement. Like, talking like, you got it. You got money for a BMW. They would have caught me cussing her out, and then it would have been like, oh no, she ain't to be cussing her kids out, and it would have been a whole thing. Like, because I would have been letting her. I
That's
would have
that
been going
privileged
off.
life.
Is ain't got no energy to cuss nobody out. You just wouldn't have got no damn BMW. That would have been the end of it.
No, I'm gonna cuss you out
You got
today.
this?
I can
That's
afford it.
that's
You
that
got
privileged
this?
conversation.
You in my pocket talking about what I can afford on camera? Listen,
You
Khalees.
can.
You need this. You want this black hair? I'm about to snatch every little piece of hair out your head.
She
In a
just
minute.
said
Oh,
she need to get a job, and she said she planned on working at the Sandy Springs location.
Yeah,
And we
she
know
just
that
said
the
she
dang on
planned
Now
on
I
Sandy
it.
gotta
Springs
pay
location is not even
and pay for
open.
the BMW.
so that's why she said she gonna work there.
I gotta give you a paycheck and pay for your maintenance for your BMW
Yeah,
maintenance.
no. See, that's what I'm saying. I ain't even gonna argue. I don't even have the argument to give you. These children don't wore me down. I'ma just show up with whatever the F I got, and you can either take it or you cannot take it. And that's
So
it.
let's talk about an argument. I said I would have been cussing her out.
No, I ain't
You
cussing. No, I ain't even cussing her
you
out.
gonna sit there and listen. Don't
Here
you
you
ever
go. You got this little hoopty. You want it? No?
maybe like
Okay.
a
Okay.
2000 Camry or Honda, Hyundai.
2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shayna said early 2000s.
The year the child was born.
She wasn't even born yet.
Yes. I said you gotta be pre-safety features.
Oh Lord.
You can get a 2010 without safety features. I'm just saying.
The 2010s didn't have safety features?
I got a very basic car. It
You don't got a rear view camera in your car, Kira?
No, I do not.
Shayna, you don't want no safety features?
Not.
I don't like all that stuff either.
Not when you first.
Just somebody
because I feel like you're gonna depend on it, and then you're not gonna learn
backing up.
Like technology can fail us, even though it never failed me. But
when you teach, you got to you got to cover it up.
Yeah, like
you can disable that.
You can turn all that stuff off. Yeah, you can turn it off.
CarPlay though to add, like now if you got an old car, you can get the CarPlay and get all the stuff and like manually put it in the car.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that other stuff can you can be disabled.
Get you a nice little basic something.
I ain't about to be figuring out how to disable it in my car. You just take your old car and be grateful for what you got.
No,
not in your car. Whatever car you giving them, just bloop bloop bloop.
It's gonna be old. Listen, I
had an old car too.
Everybody got to start with something basic.
Okay.
Yeah, but they privileged though. These are privileged children.
You see, she got what 17 bags? I don't know, 17 gifts.
Kelly in the middle of the lawsuit for Nana's Waffles can about to file bankruptcy in a minute. You talking about get you a BMW?
You got to make millions, the old millions.
I don't think it happened at this time. You know, this was filmed a while ago, so I don't know what was going on.
And that BMW would have been wrapped up in that bankruptcy. Now you gotta because you was up there running your mouth on camera.
I ain't get no doggone BMW. Okay, who's paying for all? Like she said, who's paying for all those repairs?
That's why she said she didn't get a
it's
job.
It's gonna be a new car. By the time that she pay for it, if she don't have, if she pay cash, then that's different. But if she gonna have car payments, by the time she pay for it, she won't need no maintenance on them cars like that. Yeah, get the plan where you go and pay
those cars. You take them. You go to get tires and you paying for tires.
Yeah, BMW the maintenance is high.
That's why you can buy that. You got that package.
Well, yeah, you gotta get the package.
Pay a certain amount.
Somebody gotta pay for the package,
right?
Add it into the financing or whatever. Pay for it out of pocket.
Her insurance already
high. No BMW.
She's a teenager. She's accident prone. Like, no, your first car. Nah, not that. Nah. You getting a high.
So these are privileged children. It's a different bracket.
She keeps saying privileged children.
Privileged and upset.
Because like Riley got a Range Rover. Her first car was a Range Rover or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, Candy money a little bit different. A little bit. No. Candy, like, look, that safety feature will go off. I can get it repaired today. It'll be fine.
Y'all talking about crazy repairs. Y'all ain't talking about oil change. Y'all talking about real.
For a BMW, oil change, new tires, and stuff. You talking
about the safety. You gonna pay a lot of money just on tires alone. Don't have nothing.
I'm talking about the safety feature thing. She talking about.
Oh, the safety feature. That's gonna run off. But like the BMW, the maintenance too high. I would get her something more, maybe like I would get her.
They can afford it though. That woman can afford that child a brand new twin.
That's not the point.
And we really don't know what she.
But these are rich people conversations, not us. We not them.
But we don't really know if she's rich or not. It's not like
whatever. She can afford it. She can afford it.
She could afford it. These kids.
Okay.
No.
Yeah.
I can't play make believe with y'all.
Don't want to move on, y'all. Don't want to move on.
Hold on, y'all still arguing about this situation? That's what I look like. Wait, what? It's hilarious to me because, but yeah. So so we are at Drew's house. Her mom came to visit Pastor Jeanette. Hold on. Yeah, so Pastor Jeanette came by and have a real conversation with her daughter. And I don't know, the production is messy because they keep panning to the basement. It was just weird. I'm like, is he about to pop up like some scary movie kind of stuff? Like it was like a creepy
man under the stairs
over to the basement, right? the troll in the basement. But yeah, so she came over to discuss, check on her daughter and see her grandkids, and she said she noticed how the kids change, their behavior has changed and stuff like that. And Drew saying one thing that things is not the best with her and Ralph, and but they are better at co-parenting than being in a relationship with each other, I
That sounds
guess.
like
But
bullshit to me.
right, that's why I said I guess.
Even Mama was like, "Girl, please."
All right, she said I noticed the change in the kids' behavior. She said if I can't uh control a child, she said something is wrong. And then they did like a little flashback. We see that little girl hopping and jumping, and she tells her to stop, and the little boy won't even say his grace. Being funny, saying the grace. I don't know if it's due to the cameras or they really acting unruly, but the
I don't
grandmother
think they
said she
giving
noticed the
Drew a
change.
hard time. I just think Drew didn't think they was gonna give that mama a hard time because you know grandma.
I just think
Yeah,
Drew
they
didn't think Mama was gonna say it on camera.
That could be it too.
that too. But Mama was keeping it real, and she just said she don't see how a man could like do that to the mother of his children, treat her that way, and stuff like that. And especially Drew, especially broke down when she heard about her kids, the change in her kids, and sometimes it's hard to hear. Um, so I'm glad her mom brought that to her attention so she can open her eyes and see. And like I said in my review, she probably just caught up in what she got going on and just hoping that her kids was okay and not really looking at her
Mm-hmm.
kids because she dealing with trying to one make money, make some moves, and then deal with Nut, the troll in the basement.
Baby,
You
listen.
got to deal with him, so it's like you all caught up in that, and
I
you
was with
forgot
that
to
mama on
look at
that.
your children.
I was with that mama on that living arrangement though, because you know I hate to see
Yeah,
it
she
too.
she yeah she said that judgment or judge that was she said that was stupid. I'm like majority everyone who watched the show said it was stupid, but
Because how can you not tell the kids? But he live in the basement,
I still
and
don't
you
believe
got
it.
and you got to leave every
I don't
other
believe it.
weekend.
Him living in the basement like that.
I think they should
And
definitely tell the children.
you can probably Google it. So what's the point?
Yeah, how can a judge tell you that you can't tell your kids that? That don't make sense.
Unless one of them dummies asked for it. Unless Ralph was like, I don't
I
want
don't
you to
know
tell the
Georgia
kids.
law, so I don't know. Every state,
Oh
I
my
doubt
and
goodness.
it.
sometimes when people when stuff happening in Georgia, it be dumb stuff like case and stuff. I'm like, how this
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I guess
guess.
I have
how
a
this
hard time
happen?
because Drew got like a lying history and it just don't make sense to me. Like him living in the
Ooh.
basement makes sense to me, but that don't make sense to me. Like I just feel like I wish she didn't lie so much because now I just feel like she lied.
Lion Drew and they
You just
both
don't
lie.
want.
Lion Drew and Lion Ralph.
Yeah, like I feel like y'all just don't want to tell them. But what sense does that make? Like they live in a house with y'all.
It's
I
so
don't know.
obvious. Like I don't
Right.
what else
These
would
are
they
not
think is going on?
these aren't
They
babies.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not that young. What else do you think they think is going on?
Right. Then you leave
Well, the
them.
oldest probably got an inkling, so
All
I
three of
know
them
that
probably.
original one. I know that
That's why
original
they're
one was like,
acting
I'm
out.
glad Ralph didn't adopt me.
Yeah. That's
okay.
why they acting out. They got, like you say, they got access to the internet. Now we seeing grandma more than normal. Like, come on now. But I just didn't. When she said I didn't know my kids was acting this way, I was like, because it just made it sound like, girl, are you paying attention to your children? Like, what you mean you didn't know?
I thought she meant that she didn't know that they was acting like that with the grandmother. That's how I took it. Because there ain't no way she didn't know. Because even when she called the little girl and she was acting funny about getting her hair done, I know she was like, I know, you're not doing this on the camera.
Yeah, maybe she
So
always
I
talked to her
assume.
like that. She didn't know the difference.
I guess. I see. I didn't get that vibe the other seasons though. That's why I thought maybe she just meant she didn't
Yeah,
realize that they were acting like that with the grandmother.
yeah.
I
Mm-hmm.
hope.
Hey, Naya.
Hey.
Hello. Yeah. So that's pretty much what happened because when Drew cried, it made the mama cry. She just, no mother want to see their daughter going through that, but that is, but she got to go through it, and that's the unfortunate part for her. And yeah, I did see her, Carlos King sit down. It was a good interview. I usually don't watch his stuff,
Well,
but
I'm gonna
I didn't
watch
know
it.
she sat down with Carlos.
Yeah, she did. It's on
Yeah,
my
she
watch.
going
It's
more
on my watch
detail.
later.
But yeah. And she did get emotional at one part, but yeah. That's all I'm gonna
I
say. I'm
got
gonna
the
let y'all
I
watch for
got the cliff
yourself.
notes. I'm gonna watch it though. I just can't. Not mine care.
Not say
With
it, because that was what
Carlos.
I was about to say.
Yes.
I knew it. That's what I said. That's what I said. I watched this one, but I don't always watch Carlos because sometimes his
Yeah, it's a
voice.
lot.
Yeah.
But when he do that Monday stuff, he more animated. But in the interview, it's not as bad. It
Yeah, I've
depends on
watched
who it
his
is.
interviews
It depends on
before.
who he
It's
talking
just
to. But for this one, he wasn't as bad
his
as
perspective is very,
like he was with Nene.
it's still giving toxic masculinity, and I just
He does give that. He does get it. Even well, I only
I
really pay attention
mean,
to
Yes.
post
he's a
about
male.
reunions, but yeah.
I just go there for the just to hear what them people tell lies. That's
right.
all.
Right, and I feel like Carlos and
All of
Drew,
them be
it's
lying.
gonna be Lie City up in there allegedly.
Baby, listen. Yeah, because I did watch the one with Rashida and Kirk. I sure did.
Really?
Hmm I was mad after
Well,
I
Sound like
watched it too.
it
I said,
sound like a bunch of lies.
Yeah.
I
Just
was
him
It
mad.
sound
being
like
gay,
that
you
was
know it's a lie. Like, okay, I know they're about
that's
to lie start to
foolish.
finish.
I mean,
And
it's up to
was
y'all.
allegedly.
It's up to the people. But I can't. If that's their truth, who am I? I mean, I wasn't there in their room. I wasn't there in their house. I didn't grow up, so I don't know.
That's what we're gonna
So
do.
I could just take it as word of mouth. I mean, face value. They were as face value
Mo like to
That
give
that
people
until
Amen.
something
that,
else come
that's
out.
what we're gonna do, Mom.
she like,
That's what
yeah,
we're
I
gonna
was,
do.
she like to give people grace, but they be lying.
Okay, girl.
Mm-hmm.
They telling tall tales, allegedly.
Not well with Drew. I don't think she was
Allegedly.
lying. It was a lot of stuff she was saying.
It
Like
was a good interview.
really,
I didn't
it
listen
was a
to the
good
last
interview. Like it
20
really
minutes,
makes
but
you
it was
think,
good.
not just about her, but the whole show and
Yeah.
everything, and how
Oh, she talking about the show.
considering
She's still on it.
With
Ralph did
Shamia.
love Bomber,
This
so
must be
she
her
did
Mm.
get
last season.
emotional
She's
about
going
that.
tell off.
Ooh.
Because why
Hmm?
she talking
Oh,
about the
not her
show that
last
she's
season.
on? This might be it. Might be. If we talking
She
about the
talking about
season.
what's involved, what we've already seen.
But remember, Kenya did an interview. I didn't watch it, but she did an interview with
No, she was
Carlos.
just saying what we already seen. She did
That
not
I
bash the
watched.
production.
Yeah,
Oh,
Now
it wasn't
Kenya, on the
production.
other
She was just
hand,
talking about she was talking about Ralph, Shamia,
yeah.
and Portia
and
specifically.
Portia,
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
'Cause I was about to say, because when Kenya did it, but she was talking about production, and we see what happened.
that's what I said. Like
Yeah,
she ain't
she wasn't
bashing
talking.
production.
No, she was talking about her stuff that involved her personally.
Like she being used as a scapegoat for everybody. Everybody is blaming Drew with the whole
Yeah.
Kenya thing. Like Drew gave Kenya the stuff or whatever. It's like pointing fingers
Yeah,
at Drew and Portia using Drew as a storyline. So
Yeah.
I'm so sick of Portia.
Mm-hmm.
dang.
They did not
Okay,
need to
I
put
was
yes.
her.
gonna say,
Honestly,
and that's where we about to go, ain't it? Yep.
Speaking of Portia, speaking of Portia,
and then
yeah.
Phaedra's
So
coming next week. Oh my god.
speaking of Portia, we are panning over to Shamia and Portia's sit down. So yeah. So they met up at this restaurant. They made small talk at first, and then I don't know. Portia seemed like she didn't want to. You can tell it's obvious that she does not want to film this scene with Shamia because she know what's about to come.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to stuff that's real, and when the show be vulnerable, like really vulnerable and be real,
And
she
accountable.
and accountable. That's that too. She likes to shy away from those things. And when she first got there, they made small talk. Her phone rang, and it was her mama, and it was just like she was fidgety with the whole silverware and stuff, and made a side. It's like you wanted to go sideways or you wanted to end. Okay, so yeah, so they said that. And then Shamia did apologize for not being as open about their friendship and how she masked things because she handled a friendship with care. What's y'all thought on that? And that when she said that, what's y'all thoughts on that?
Candy, we wait on you. I'm curious to see what Candy got to say.
that she value. Oh, she values her friendship with Portia more than Portia values hers. Like Portia's not her friend anymore. They've outfriended each other. Like they're not there anymore. It's okay to give up relationships for friends. It's okay if y'all have outgrown each other or y'all are not in sync anymore, or it's okay to let it to figure it out and let it go. Like it could be over with because y'all been friends as children, and now y'all are adults, and regardless of the jealousy part, like everybody claimed, regardless of that, like y'all may have just outgrown each other, and it's okay.
Yeah, that's so true.
But
Yeah,
Portia, don't
but
nobody give a damn about what you talking about.
yeah,
No.
but I'm gonna have to give tap on
That
Shamia
part.
like a little bit. I have to tap on Shamia a little bit because like you not being open is why you here. You letting sweeping stuff under the rug. That's why you tripping all over yourself with
That's
the
true.
whole Portia, with your true feelings about how Portia handle you and y'all so-called friendship. It's like, girl, and you mask things because you a people pleaser. That's
Is
not gonna
she
get you nowhere.
is she in therapy? Because
I don't know.
I'm
Mm.
just asking because it's like if you can sit there and have enough self-awareness to know that you're a people pleaser, like what are you gonna do about it? You just know you're just gonna just be like, I'm a people pleaser and that's it, or are you gonna sit down and do some type of work and
That's not hurting them. That's hurting
hold
you in the
yourself
process.
accountable. Exactly. Hold yourself accountable for the bullshit that you're taking from people.
Yeah. I feel like she just likes
Right.
to use that as her excuse because she doesn't like confrontation. Like, oh, well, I'm a people.
Baby, listen.
And then you
We
tell
are
them
too
you
old.
okay, and then you come back later. That's the passive aggressive. You come back later,
Yeah.
you spend a block on it way later, and then they looking like, what? I thought we already talked this out. So that's
You
only
mad
going.
about
I'm
the
throwing to
wedding
Portia,
years later?
but that's it.
You complain about the wedding in a decade later, girl. You should have been said something.
Yeah, but I feel like maybe somebody else might have said that to her, brought it
Yeah.
up. You know what I'm saying? Because we all
But the
been
fact
watching
that
the
it still
show.
hurts her is like because you never addressed it.
Yeah, you never really try to talk it through with Portia.
But the
It's like
crazy
you're
thing
afraid
is now
to.
we bring it up and now you're giving a whole different reason. So it's like,
Yeah. I don't like how she blaming everybody else. Like, oh, you letting these new girls come in and break us up. Like, man, y'all
No,
relationship
girl.
was nice. Right? Like, if that was enough to break y'all up, then y'all was already broken up.
they
It
was
was
though. We've
already
been
cracks in
watching it.
y'all friendship.
Yeah,
Then
we've
if
been
that's the
watching.
case,
It's a one-sided
like,
friendship.
girl.
I never heard Portia be well. She might have wanted to, but for the most part, she don't be like, "That's my best friend. That's my best friend." That's Shania doing all that.
Yeah.
That's why
But
what's
Shamia
her
seems to
name?
be loose with the friendship word because she called Kelly her best friend in this episode. So it's
Did
like,
she?
In this
yes,
Did
episode,
she?
yes. When they was by the pool, with her and Kelly by the pool, or whatever I was watching, was it
No, it
Baby,
was
I
not
Kelly?
don't
this
know. I'll be
episode,
half.
babe. It wasn't this episode,
I was gonna
Candy.
say it could be because I'd be
What
half
episode
listening
was
to
that?
her.
I
It
couldn't.
could be
Oh,
a
and they was in
future.
Nashville. You talking about
I
by the
might have been
pool?
watching. I might have been watching the next week episode
That's what I'm saying.
when
They be showing
Kelly
these
and
Oh, the
scenes.
clips.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, they be
okay,
showing
maybe
those clips.
okay, but yeah, okay, yeah. So she says best friend. So Kelly is her best friend. So you're gonna hear it sometime or another. But so I don't know what Shamia. She need to stop saying that.
Right.
Yeah.
That part.
Yeah,
Some
cause
people
no.
use say stuff like that loosely though. So there's
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
but if you're saying that to somebody you just met, but you calling somebody you met since a child, that's two different reasons to say that. Like
I mean,
I can't
he
call.
probably would be more of a best friend than Shamia, sadly
I'm just
enough.
saying
But
already. Like
I
They
Right.
must
they
be
got
mean,
the
on it.
same status.
when you
Okay.
know, you know.
And when it's time to go, it's time to go.
When you know, you
Mhm.
But
know.
then it's like,
It's
well, then
not.
she should know that it's over with Portia.
She should.
Exactly.
She
I
should.
mean,
And
she's been
Shamia
going
got
on
a
for
real.
that length of time, but it sounded like there was a long
Yeah.
period of time. I seen somewhere in some clip, it might have been from the after show. I don't watch the after show, but where
I
she said
don't
that
think
she
she
was talking for
doesn't
like,
know. I think she just. I don't know.
She doesn't want to break up. She doesn't
Yeah.
want to end.
it's like they weren't talking for a period of time. So it's like y'all making
Yeah.
it seem like y'all were
Y'all
talking
not
the
besties.
whole
Y'all
time.
are not
There was
besties.
a period of time they didn't talk.
But yeah. So I'm gonna need Shamia to realize the way she show up in friendships, is not always gonna be reciprocated from
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
person.
but this too much. This is like too much of an imbalance. Like
Yeah,
it couldn't
I
and
be
mean,
me.
look,
there's
I'm
no respect here.
Shamia, you should not be friends with this girl because she came to you saying what her mama says. You came to me and said your mama said that, and then my mom fell out with your mom. We are no longer friends. We are not besties. We can be cordial,
Yeah,
but we are
exactly.
not besties. I'm not. No, it's like too much contentions and too much tension. Like we be around, my mama around, your mama around. Like no,
Yeah, I mean, I
it's
guess like
like
it could be a stance like that shouldn't affect our relationship because that was their friendship. But
yeah, but your mom don't like me due to that. Like, come on, like, and you telling me this because you don't have to share that.
yeah, it's a telling part because I think my mom said that about my former best friend. But it's like y'all 40 something years old. Like, why why are you bringing this up? Like, I don't got to deal with your mama.
I'm like,
We're not
But
in
she
high
wants her to
school.
know because she don't really F with her. That's why.
Right?
Like, ain't no other reason for you to bring that up.
It's like I wish Portia would just be like, look, the friendship is run its course. Because Shamiya is not going to leave. So Portia got to be the one to be like, look.
I don't think now one of them want to say it. That's I'm like,
yeah.
It's a
And
friendship.
Portia should, because I'm not too sure what Portia's holding on to. I get Shamia with her personality or her people pleasing or whatever she's calling it, but Portia, I don't understand.
I think
Or
Portia's
that
on to it because she likes to see Shamia's lifestyle. That's a lifestyle she wants, so she keeps her close, so she can get an eye. Like, this is what I want. Like,
yeah.
just let me see what she got going on because I want it too.
Yeah. So she was like, Shamia, please stop. I can't. It's too real. She did the side first. That side, that deep breath. I was like,
she's so disrespectful.
In my review, I said, depending on how I feel when I heard that, I might have to snatch her up like Monique did that girl on Love and Hip Hop LA, across that table, or I might just get up and left. Sure. But then again, I might give her what she really wanted. She wanted to dead the whole conversation altogether.
Oh, baby, not Monique. That was a good scene. I told you out. What?
Right. That's what I'm like. Depending on how I feel that day, Portia might would have got snatched across the table, and that's the little table as is.
Right. Especially when she started clinking them forks, like, girl.
That's why I said she was fidgety. That's giving like nervous, like she does not want to shoot this.
No, that's giving disrespectful. That's nervous.
That's what it was.
Yeah, it's nervous and disrespectful.
Yeah. She just doesn't respect Shamia in general. So it's like, if there's no respect, I don't see how this can go forward much longer. Like, how's this going to work when a person?
I guess she's nervous what's going to come out of Shamia's mouth.
Yeah, because she didn't think Shamia was going to mention what her mama said, but your mama said it on TV.
Sure did. I don't know how Shamia even had this conversation this long, because with the way Portia's body language and the sign, girl, never mind. Cut the cameras.
And the kicker for me is when Shamia said, I want the Portia
off camera.
Off camera. On camera.
Yeah, that
I want the relationship with Portia. I want that Portia. I want that relationship with Portia that I have off camera, on camera. And then Portia said they're gonna have to pay me more to
there's nothing.
I said, oh my God.
There's nothing else to talk about. Like,
ain't nothing else to talk about.
It's been real.
Right.
That part.
It was gonna slide past that.
Because at this point, you hanging on to some memories. Like, girl, it's done.
I get it's painful. Like, breaking up a friendship is worse than like ending a partnership with your lover. Because, but still, at some point, it just has to happen.
I'm saying Portia. Every time Portia say something, she said, "Oh, we weren't talking. We weren't talking for months. We weren't talking for this period of time." So it's like, it don't sound like y'all be talking half the time anyway.
They don't. They be faking it. That's the crazy part.
That's why I'm surprised when she was in the studio. She's talking about, I wish Portia was here. Like, Portia, the one who said that was Drew singing? I mean, I guess. But when Portia tried to wrap it up at the end and be like, look, what do you want me to do? Like, okay, I'm sorry, just to end it. Like, no, you're not going to just try to hurry up and rush this so we can just be done with it.
She got fake emotional, went to the washroom, talking about, you okay? You got this, came out. Girl, I said, and then she said down talking about, should we get our food wrapped up to go? I'm like Shamia, like,
right.
Yeah. But we didn't have no resolve. Like, what we doing?
Right.
So that was wild to me. But yeah, that's pretty much what I got out of there. Y'all got any other thoughts about these two?
No, it was underwhelming.
Yeah.
So how would y'all rate this episode?
Like a 6.
5.
I gave it a 5 too. I think last week I gave it a 6. So is the friendship over? Where did Kenny go?
Yeah, she fell out. I saw that. Well, I don't know. What did she?
Yeah. So y'all think the friendship
Like,
over?
uh,
Not
well, it
yet.
sounds
Like totally over, like for real, like
in real time
in real
potentially.
time. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
I don't know.
I said the same thing too.
I still don't
In
think
real
so.
time.
Like, even though Portia just made that comment or that post about don't talk about my mama or whatever, right before that she gave Shamia a birthday shout out. So I feel
Oh,
like they're
that was
gonna
before. Okay, I thought the birthday was after.
that was
I
right
can't keep up. So.
before. So I feel like they're gonna keep going back and forth, and it's just gonna be a never ending cycle.
Oh no.
I feel like maybe Portia might just hold on to the friendship for the show. I don't. Shamia says she's done, but she also seemed way too excited about that happy birthday. Also, so
Yeah, she was. A simple thank you would have sufficed, but
yeah. I'm just tired. I'm tired. I'm tired of seeing Portia.
especially when this wasn't that interesting. Like I'm ready to see them really fall out. Like no, I don't think they're gonna.
I don't even know if with the ways Portia's acting, I don't even know if we're gonna get that. It's like she's just giving very lackluster. Like she doesn't want to be accountable. She doesn't want to talk. She doesn't want to, and I'm over it.
Yeah, this can be her last season, honestly. And I used to really, really like Portia, but
I
she's
did
not
Same
too.
talking
here.
about anything. Like I don't care anymore. I don't want to know what's going on with her assignment. I don't even care. Like she could go.
It ain't like they can really tell us nothing. So I guess we'll just find out in the news when everything hits. Because what else is there to know?
Yeah.
They getting
And
a
during it,
divorce. He's a criminal. That
no,
ain't
he's a
his real
criminal.
name,
Right.
and that's it. Was she getting a divorce? But she had a prenup, right? So I mean, it ain't really too much else to know. The man online acting all, doing what Simon does, trying to get him a little peach.
Yeah, child. During the episode, Drew and Ralph was on dang on X, Twitter, whatever you want to
Oh
call it, going
God.
back and forth. So he go Ralph Pimmett Jr. up there saying, "Mama got to watch her mouth. Don't you remember I saved you after you spent all your husband's money and had nothing? I was your angel then. Things change fast, doesn't it?" And Drew's
Not on the
like,
social
disrespect.
media, Ralph.
That's what
He's
I'm
calling
saying. This
out
I'm
her
like,
mama. No, he's out of order.
that's what I'm saying. Then she said, this disrespecting my mom, especially on a public platform, is completely unacceptable. She is simply
Oh
speaking from a
no.
mother's perspective based on what she witnessed. Please stop the unnecessary negativity and show some basic respect. Child.
That's crazy.
Where is his mama? Because she
And then she said, don't speak about my father moving forward. Please allow his soul rest in peace. And then he said, Drew does an amazing job lying and playing victim. These royal fans believe anything. Then she said, Ralph does an amazing job as a peach holder. And it
Okay.
was sweet.
right.
And Ralph, please, because we
Child.
don't bit more believe Drew, but what we also know is that you ain't okay. Two things can be true. She a liar, you a liar, and you ain't allegedly.
Now I'm really mad Drew was singing to him last reunion.
I mean, if y'all listen to the Carlos King, it kind of gives you a little bit of context about the whole
Mo, you
situation.
making me I still ain't never watched the after show. You making me do too much side work.
Well, that show ain't
And
long.
I ain't got to it, okay?
And how long is this interview?
An hour and a half, I think.
Ooh, I
Let
need
me
to click
see.
notes.
Is it an hour and a half?
I think so. Thought I put it in my
What
watch
about the
later.
hour?
Hour and 14 minutes.
Ooh.
All right, I could
14,
say.
15 minutes. Same thing.
Yeah, that's just as long almost.
I mean, some of it's like the beginning is kind of fluff, but yeah. And it's she talk about the person, child, that she doesn't that makeup artist that she allegedly didn't pay, but he came there the same day to beat her face. I'm like, where are these lies coming from? These are lies. Who making up these lies? Did you pay the man or not?
I heard
She
she
done
was
brought
If
talking
he
about
did,
all the people she was dating, and I heard her address the Thai thing because I saw like a little clips. I just didn't sit and watch the whole thing.
Yeah, that's all I really want to hear about the Thai thing.
Drew needs some doggone therapy too. Okay, well she gonna end up with
yeah, I
another
said
route.
in
End
my
up with
review,
another
I
Ralph.
said all of them need therapy.
Word. She gonna end up with another
Yeah.
Ralph because I don't even know if she got the memo. Like
She's still living with Ralph. I would definitely need some. Like now he dragging your mama on Twitter.
That's insane.
Somebody his
That's what
mama
I
is
said.
talking to for raising this
Please
loser.
take that to the judge. If y'all ain't divorced yet, please take that to the judge.
Well, stuff on the internet lasts forever.
Forever. You
On
can
social
delete it,
media,
but it's too
especially.
late.
You already lost a parent, and then the kids like that's your kid's grandma. Like you just he's out of order.
He don't care. He don't have no respect. He don't
That's
have
what I
no
said.
respect.
Out of order.
And somebody will like once they're done, somebody will get up and link up and start dating this fool. Like somebody will get with him.
Oh, for sure.
I won't be surprised. Same thing with Apollo. Same thing with any of them.
Greg,
Yeah.
Dr. G.
How that
Yes.
ended.
I could more so see Apollo, even though he's not my cup of tea, than Dr. G, because all that squeaking would have just.
Yeah.
And he do look a little bit better with his little salt and pepper stuff, but oh no,
Apollo's wife just was complaining about him. I think I seen something. Like I see her complaining about him in the blog saying he had somebody in her house while she was on vacation, but the thing refreshed before I could read it. And I was like, dang, I don't know who posted it. I just missed it.
I believe it.
So somebody will see him in Beijing and be like, I'm different.
And that head,
They have experience.
My mama didn't shape my head. Yeah, where's Ralph's mama at?
Ralph's mama needed to go to the front because she did a terrible job at raising him.
Ralph's mom said absolutely not. It's like some of these kids now, like it ain't my fault. They just new generation. Ralph's mama said it ain't her fault, okay? It ain't her fault. Blame the raggedy daddy. Anybody but her, okay? But blame Pittman Sr.
You know the mama gonna get
out of it.
Regardless, come to the front. You raised this fool with this egghead. You need to talk to.
Mama said she didn't raise that man like that. That's what I'm gonna tell them. They start calling my phone. I didn't raise him like that, ma'am.
I'll be trying to clear my name. I told him not to do it. He's on his own.
Child, I'd rather her not say nothing, because if that lady comes to the front of the congregation and is, my son, oh nope.
Yeah.
Get her out of here.
Accountable, then I'll be like, okay.
Then we're gonna be disrespecting that man's mama. So,
Yeah. That'd be not cool at all. But yeah. Y'all have any other thoughts before we get ready to get out of here? Make sure everybody is subscribed to everyone's channel up here and hit the like button for us on everyone's respective channel. We're greatly appreciated. And before we get out of here, can y'all let the people know what you got going on your channel? Miss Kara Speaks. Anything coming up
first?
Shayna, anything coming up?
Keep your notifications on. We got something going on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna talk about what is her name? Ashley from Love Is Blind.
Ashley from Love Is Blind with
tomorrow at 8 or 8:30.
She said 8,
right? Okay. Keep your notifications on. Okay.
Yeah, 8:00. Well, yeah, and I did Basketball Wives earlier today. I did a pre-recorder for Real Housewives of Atlanta, and then we did the panel for Never Ever Met, and I did a pre-recorder for Never Ever Met, and I did it all on this channel this week. So.
Okay, I'm gonna say which channel?
Her phone died, so be sure to subscribe to Candy Loves TV as well.
Yes, please subscribe to her. So for me, what I did, Beyond the Gates, I did episode 55 and 56 earlier today for Beyond the Gates. If y'all into that black soap that airs on CBS/Paramount Plus, and also like Shayna said yesterday, we did the Never Ever Met panel.
Oh yeah, that's
so. And I also did my solo Real Housewives of Atlanta episode 11 review, and you should check that out. And also, what else? I can't remember. So yeah, just make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell. I can't remember. I'm like, what else going on? I can't remember. Sorry.
No, that's over.
No, that's
Raising
over.
Kanan and Found is both over.
Yeah, Raising Kanan and Found are both over. If y'all want to watch some old my old videos, y'all welcome to the play.
Was like last week. Like
it was last week. Like we did.
Yeah, last week old. If it's last week, it's old, but not like old, old. But yeah, if you want to check out the playlist, yeah. So yeah, I think that's about it for me. And I'm trying to see what I'm gonna do with this channel moving forward.
Oh, what
Trying to
that
change up
mean?
something.
Oh, okay.
Huh?
I said,
Like
oh, what
more,
that mean?
more reality movies, something else.
More realities, reactions,
Yeah.
to things.
I would say basketball wise, but that ain't really all that. It's all right.
Look, I watch it and I still like, nah, I got the strength.
Yes.
Uh,
We already barely keeping our eyes open with Real Housewives. So
dang.
Then they be giving us these previews. You be like, oh, next week gonna be good, and then we get to next week and be like,
man, I saw Phaedra for next week, and I was like,
yeah, I don't want to see.
You see, you should have seen my face. I was like,
I rolled my eyes so hard. Like, especially I heard you was looking for me. Shut up. Wasn't nobody looking for you.
ooh, I like Drew did say something at the end of her interview with Carlos about Phaedra. I'm like, she ain't never lied. It was a little light shade.
All
About
right,
her,
Give it to us. I mean, we'll get to it
girl,
eventually.
she
But
was like, he just basically asked her how she feel with Phaedra. She said, yeah, she said I'm always gonna respect her as an OG. I'm like, well, she really ain't an OG, but she like a vet, but I guess, but
yeah, she a vet.
so she just said she really didn't give nothing over there to medicine, married to medicine. She came at the very tail end, so she ain't get nothing but facial expression.
That's all she's capable
as
of
we
giving.
already knew.
Like, what else? She can't give anything else. She just can't do it.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Ooh,
and I'm
The
child.
thinking
best thing
about
she gave me is get away from me with this Apollo. That's
Apollo
That was it. Because all her other reads was like they was
rehearsed,
rehearsed,
given.
right? Pre-written reads. So I can't give you that because you can't think of no using Chat GPT to come up with your reads. I can't give you.
yeah, it's not
Not
applicable to
Chat
a lot of
GPT.
applicable to a lot of situations, but that one is okay. I use that on a constant basis. Okay.
Use Chat GPT. I never used it.
No.
Oh,
Get away from me with this Apollo.
yeah, that one. That's the
That one
only.
I use a lot. The other ones is like
Sorry.
the other ones is like like when she was Kenya about the cup and the pizza. Can't nobody use that, child.
Yeah. Because even when she was going back and forth with Nene, like I would use Nene's lines over hers.
Right.
For the exact. I can't even remember what she said in response. I gotta jog my memory.
Dang.
At this point, they said her name. I was surprised. I was surprised they said her name.
Shayna, for shame.
Never mind. She ain't gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. Never mind.
But we agreed to this already. We don't want Phaedra. Now you trying to bring back Nene for what?
Yeah, we ain't gonna get the same Nene anyway. She'll need to look the
Her
same.
and Cynthia can over there play over some contracts and eat some snacks. What?
Yeah, because I didn't even want to watch whatever they had going on. It looked boring.
I didn't watch that either. What you looking for?
I'm looking at some new
that up
stuff
by
on
accident.
StreamYard. Pull what up on accident?
The little thing you just pulled up, the Drew stuff that you read already. I thought you was pulling something else up.
Oh no, I was just looking at changes in StreamYard. That's all. Yeah, so we are about to get out of here, you guys. Make sure you are subscribed to everyone's channel. Hit the like button on your way out. And replay game. How do you feel like the portion of Shamia of it all, the chat of it all? How do you feel about the whole situation? Do you think the friendship is over or what? Especially in real time. Do y'all think the friendship over? It's no more. It's no longer. And how do you feel about seeing Phaedra next week? Let us know your real thoughts in the comments, okay? Replay game.
We gave them more than this episode gave. We gave more than the real episode, so we
Baby,
should get
listen.
some likes for
okay, that part. Yeah. So we will see y'all guys next week, and see ya.
Sweet, I'm so tired. Sweet, I'm so tired. You treat me this way.